This is what would be considered pampas grass or fountain grass. It's pretty tall. It goes up probably about 5 foot, 5.5 feet up to the top of these blooms here. And very, very thick. If you touch it, it's kind of razor sharp, so it leaves you with a bunch of paper cuts. But nonetheless, if you've got a good sized bush of it like this, it makes, believe it or not, kind of neat arrangements. It's got that draping effect to it. So let me show you what you can do with a just a big old handful of this stuff. You can put it in a vase, dress it up, and it makes a very inexpensive, pretty impressive centerpiece for special occasions and stuff. But be sure when you go out to cut it to check it, because there are little critters such as these over here that like to make their home and in it, and you don't want to mess with these guys. So before you start messing with your bush, make sure they haven't made a home in there. Okay, let's go inside and see what kind of a little vase full of grass we can make for special occasions. Here is the easy, inexpensive centerpiece you can make with the pampas grass. Just grab a handful of pampas grass and put it down into the inexpensive vase and stick a rod in the middle of the grass. This, you can use a dowel rod, but what I used was the stem of an artificial flower that has a wire in the middle and it's coated with that thick plastic. What this will do is it'll help your grass stand up straight instead of flopping from one side to the next, because sometimes the heavy grass tends to flop over. So have that rod in the center, and then smooth the grass up with your hands. And then as you get it to as high as you want it, take the floral wire and wrap it around and bend it back up into the grass. And then wrap the stalk the rest of the way with ribbon, because you may have little pieces that try to stick out along the way. Then the vase itself is wrapped with just a simple beaded fringe. I have it secured with a simple straight pin. I have the beaded fringe wrapped around that little beveled part of the vase there. Just stick the pin in and holds it in place, and then wrap it in ribbon, and away you go. So basically all you need is the inexpensive vase, the beaded trim, a straight pin, some pampas grass, a rod to stick down the middle, and then the ribbon to wrap it with, and the floral wire at the top. That's all you need. So if you already own pampas grass, that's the main thing that makes it so inexpensive, because the floral shops do not carry pampas grass. They carry what's called a bear grass, and it's not half as long as the pampas grass, so you wouldn't get that tall palm tree effect with the bear grass. So if you have pampas grass, enjoy your grass, and maybe even help out those around you, your friends, neighbors, if they would like a simple palm tree looking centerpiece. It doesn't get in the food because it's up high above the dishes of food that would be on the table. Now, the special occasion that I had done this for originally called for the main colors of royal blue and white. That's why I took the smaller royal blue ribbon and put it on the white ribbon. But in order to make it look more like a palm tree, say for your special occasion, obviously you would choose a ribbon or some type of a wrap that were more of a natural wood color. And that would make it look a lot more like a palm tree, but just choose what other color your event calls for, whether it be bright colors, but if you want to look more like a palm tree, use the natural or brown colors. So have fun with your pampas grass if you have some. I usually take, I don't know, a good 3 or 4 stems of it and stick it as the high point of my floral arrangements right in the center to kind of give a nice top to my floral arrangements, a nice little airy addition. But in this particular case, it's all I used, nothing but pampas grass.